Hey Silver. I think you're first in. How crazy is that? Hold on though. How crazy is that? You can hear me say that twice. I'm gonna actually ping the stream pings roll. First time. It's first time for everything. You are. One rough Peridot win? Never. I'm not that rich. I wish I was. Alright. We'll see if people show up. I have a few hours today, so I figured, you know what, why not? That's what I figured. Figured if given the opportunity to get some M5ing in this morning before I do other things, why not? Also, we made one more edit. Now the Wither goggles, they also have the livid dye as the eyes. So, you know, now we have that going for us too. So that's pretty big. Is that right? Yeah, I was right. Hello, name with a lot of characters all in a row that I can't pronounce. I'm gonna call you Dusk. I can read that part of your name. Good job on using a ping roll, buddy. Holy Mamone! That means the world to me, buddy. What you've done is you've complimented me. That's very kind. But you're right, you know, third time's the charm. It took 3 days after me making a Discord with a role that I should ping when I go live to remember that I should ping that role when I go live. Rome wasn't built in a day, it turns out Rome was built in 3 days. Hello? Okay. That guy stole my split, so I'm gonna let him do those rooms because he stole my split. And I don't feel like helping him out since, you know, he went and did that to me. Mamone, are you trying to play M5? Because right now, I already did that secret. Right now the party is 3 out of 5 party find, so, you know, if you're trying to play. I have lunch in like 5 minutes. Alright, well. Hello Dex, welcome in. Alright, Mamone. Keep that in mind. Definitely going to be better than at least, well, probably, you know, 4 of the players in the party. Since I'm also in the party. No, I already swapped. Oh, I forgot to salvage. Well, you learn something new every day. I think that was a 3-shot from the mage. I'll take it. Hey, Chosen One. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, I did remember. I remembered almost everything. So now I'm distracted because I remember the thing I forgot. When we get to boss next, I will fix it. And then, you know, and then we'll be good. Oh, we're good. Right, it was that door that was closed. And that was the problem. Let's get this secret. What's your favorite drop that you were happy about dropping it every time? I mean, I'm happy with dropping everything every time because it's money. It's money in my pocket. But if I had to pick one drop that I want to see every run, I mean, it'd have to be Livid Die. But I've never dropped one, so I wouldn't know how I feel about it. The drop that I actually have dropped, that I feel the best about, that'd be 3rd Master Star. It's a free, like, 42 million coins. And I always love making 52 million coins, especially when my purse is down to 400 mil, which is what it's at right now. You know, could be looking better. Could be looking better. So only money matters? Yeah, I mean, I play the floor for money, so I like getting money. I don't need the 3rd Master Stars. I don't need another Shadow Fury. I've dropped like 150 of them. I don't need another. I mean, I do need Livid Dice. I always do need Livid Dice. First and only time my purse is higher than yours? Damn, Dex, you're rolling in it. I forgot to do the thing that I was going to do. I even made a point about mentioning it. Sorry, everybody. I have to ignore me in the chat. I just got to pin this message real quick. Okay. Alright, now we're good. Sorry. As you were, as you were. Again, I'm contractually obligated to pin that message every stream. I wouldn't do it if I wasn't. But you know, my hands are tied. Okay, apparently I lag back. We're in a camp quiz. Every dungeon player's favorite gameplay is camping quiz. Because it's very easy gameplay. I hit it twice, so I was wondering, okay, this is, I'm wondering why Creeper Beams was skipped. I guess I'll go do that. Everyone in the chat rejoice. I'm doing Creeper Beams correctly. A lot of people didn't think I was capable of it. Is that the drip? I think I should make a livid dye texture pack where everything is livid dyed. Just every item in the game is livid dyed. I think it would go kind of hard. That person just walked into yellow that I already cleared. How effective do you think that is on clearing the dungeon? Show of hands. How effective is going into the room that I already cleared at clearing the dungeon? Very effective? I've been hearing people say that. I have to disagree. I mean, just basic principle, you know what I mean? But maybe it's just the meta and I'm not adopting it. Maybe it's a new strategy. Is going into the rooms that are already cleared to do the secrets. I guess don't knock it till you try it, right? I haven't really tried it. Okay. Excuse me? Oh, Berserk. Ah, I forgot about Berserk. Never forget about Berserk. It likes to block your ether warp. Okay. Is that me? Or is it the server? I hope it's not me. So I would have negative effects on the stream health. If this room is 6 out of 7, it's like 99% of the time it's that secret. Top 1 reason as to why Burrs is the worst class in clear. You're not wrong, Mamone. You're not wrong. Unfortunately, I realized I was duping Archer in Party Finder after the healer joined, so I didn't want to kick him off healer. Why did it say puzzle failed on your screen but all puzzles are completed? Where did it say puzzle failed? Oh, because you can use an architect's first draft and then that'll reset the puzzle. Yeah, they added a cool item where you can reset puzzles. It's very helpful. Okay, I should actually clear now because we have a good party now, so that's good. The stream title might even be wrong because I think it still says Archer. So I guess I should change that. I don't think people are going to read that far into the title, to be completely honest with you, but... you know. Thank you. So how are we feeling? How are we feeling on this fine Tuesday morning? I said I couldn't stream yesterday because I didn't think I was going to be able to stream, but I got like an hour or two. Well, more like 2. So you know, here I am. Any good drops recently? Welcome in, Emberek. I don't know. I haven't checked the chests. But I've been pretty dry, to be honest with you. I haven't gotten a star in a while. I can't really remember the last time I got a star. It wasn't yesterday, and I did like 150 runs. Hello, Asian. Hello, Sana. You don't get stars because you are the star? That's so true and also very cute. Thank you. My place, it's 4 p.m., so I enjoyed most of the day already. What'd you do? Hope it was an enjoyable day. Also, welcome in, Sana. I don't know if I said that, but welcome in. How have the runs been? They've been pretty good. I mean, this is a bad example because those servers were really bad. But, you know. Excuse me. But so far, the runs have been good. But we just got some real people in the party. So, not party find. So we'll see how it goes. I bet it'll go even better. School mostly, yeah. It do be like that. It do be like that. I remember you. I do remember you, RKG. You were here yesterday. I think yesterday was your first time in the stream, is what you said. Oh, hello. So I guess that makes this your, let me think. Second, right? Yo, you hit 300 subs? I know! We hit 300 last stream. You have a strong memory? I don't have a bit for that. I'm just gonna say thank you, because I appreciated that compliment. You know what? It does make me happy. What I lack in physical strength, I make up for in Minecraft playing ability and memory retention. And my rugged good looks. Nah, I'm just kidding, I don't have those either. Congrats, thank you! I forgot someone did 2 of the secrets. Okay, we're good. That's too far away to help the mage at all. Streams help too much for small channels for almost no reason. I mean, I didn't hear that. So the thing is, like, Emberek... Well, first off, I'm going to say, yeah, we gained 30... I think it was 31 subscribers yesterday. And that makes me very happy. So we got up to 304 subs, which is... I'm giving that a thumbs up. Because I love that. I love that for me. I'm also just amazed that it's happening. How the fuck do you have such a deep voice, bro? I was just born this way. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. No, I don't know. I've had the same voice since I was like 12. So, you know, it's better than some other voices I could have. I have to be thankful for that, but you know, it's just the way it is. It's also in the morning, and you know, your voice is always a little bit deeper in the morning. Puberty hit me like a truck. You're right. You're right, you tell no lies. They say streams help small channels quite a bit. I guess so. I mean, I can't... Oh, bloop bloop, by the way. Get your bloops in. But the thing is, like, I'm bad at playing the game of YouTube, because I don't know how to play it. I just started streaming because I thought it was going to be easier to upload clips if I had them live streamed, and then I could just clip them from the VOD, instead of having to record, like, you know... What the heck was that? Oh, that was the bloops. Chosen One wanted the bloops back. I added the bloops back. Every now and again it'll bloop. You know, I don't have any control over it. But may have to change that approach. Hello, gamer. Hey, TLJ, what's going on? You were the guy that sent like 4 chat messages yesterday, but were there for like 9 hours, right? I mean, we only streamed for 8, so that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you were there like the whole damn time, and I appreciate that. But it did amaze me. I saw your name in chat every now and again. I was like, holy crap, TLJ is still here. Remember, I keep getting distracted answering the question you didn't ask. But like, I don't know. I don't know how to parlay it. Because you're right, the streams have been doing well. But I feel like YouTube isn't the streaming platform. You know what I mean? I feel like a certain other purple platform is primarily the streaming platform, and I still have an interface with that whatsoever. What's the best money-making method for mid-game players? I don't know, RKG. I mean, the thing is, like, I haven't been early/mid-game since 2021, basically, so, you know, my information's going to be outdated. I've heard Spider Slayer's pretty good. M5 maxing? You're right, you are the person that said I said maxing like 50 times in the last 5 minutes, so you're kind of right. You're also the person that asked me if I could go 5 minutes without saying the. I don't think I actually tried to do that, but I also don't think I could do it, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't. But for mid-game money-making methods, I don't know. I like mining. I do. I keep having to preach the gospel of mining. People don't like it, and I understand that. It is kind of boring. But I like zoning out and just breaking some Minecraft blocks. You know, that sounds like a good time to me. I've heard maybe there's some Rift money-making methods. Peck is a big believer in the Arachne strat. I can't speak on that. I never did it for money. Okay, this is a really good server. But, you know, the benefit, the nice and the bad thing about this game is that pretty much everything makes money. Some things make a lot more than others, and I don't know what those things are. You know, I can't lie. I can't pretend to know everything when I don't even know some things. But I would say YouTube has a wealth of information on that topic because it's a very searched for question. So I imagine someone smarter than me has made a video on it. You know what I should do? I should go and watch those videos so that I can answer questions in my stream chat. Mining or farming rushing is good for money, I think. I tend to agree, because the thing with mining and farming is, like, you get progress. You know, you get upgrades to your armor, you get upgrades to your drill or your hose, and you get upgrades to your pet, and you know, you can just kind of continue building off and off it, and then eventually you can either sell it, you can sell the things that you've gotten to go into a different money-making method, or you can just continue making more and more and more. But I liked mining more than farming because, well, I liked the gameplay of mining, whereas I didn't really like the gameplay of farming, so that was worth more to me. Even though at the time mining didn't make so much because it was Dwarven Mines Mithril and I didn't really have a great setup. I was in like lacite armor and like a pickaxe instead of a drill. But you know, it paid the bills. Aiden hasn't needed money for the past few years. I mean, that's not entirely true. I do need money. You know, I'm always in need of money. But you're right. I've always had enough things to be able to do like this kind of content. Wow, update did not fix this. Yep. How old am I? I'm 22 years of age. I've lived a year, I've lived 22 of them. And now I'm in my 23rd. And once this one's over, you know, add another one. I'm trying to get into mining, but I forgot how expensive everything is. Yeah, it is spendy. You're not wrong. You need a drill, you need armor, you need a pet. And that explains why I have such a deep voice. That's true, but you can go back on this. I mean, I've been uploading on this channel for a while. You can go back to the ones from 7 or 8 years ago. My voice is very similar, even as a little 14-year-old. When I say I've had this voice since I was like 13, I tell no lies. My goal in SkyBlock is to make money from anything. I mean, yeah. See, I've always kind of played it a little differently. My goal was always to just max the content, and then in doing that I made money. And then I was quite happy about that. But then luckily I decided to play M5 for dungeons. So, and it does print money. He came out of the womb talking like Venom. No, I'm not like Corpse Husband. I don't have the deepest voice known to man. I can't make any claims on that. I can only aspire to those ambitions. Excuse me. There we go. That wouldn't spawn. Is Zelda grinding outdated? I don't know. I never did it, so I don't know if it was even dated when I was doing it. But I've seen people do it. Summoning eyes are still worth money. People like dragons. Especially during like Diana's pet luck perk, people love doing dragons, so I think summoning eyes go pretty high up. So yeah, you can multitask. You can get kills in your final destination armor if you're gonna do Enderman Slayer. You can get Bestiary. You can get combat XP. You know, zealots and stuff give decent combat XP if you're at that level. You know, and you can get money. You get money on the side. You know, it's a lot of all great things. And some people find it a lot more fun than mining. And that's also important. Just the thing is, like, efficiency or money made is money per hour, but also how many hours you play. So if there's a 50 million coin money making method that you can only tolerate for like an hour, and then there's a 30 million coin an hour money making method that you can tolerate for like 4, you know which one's going to make you more money. It is going to be less efficient. You know, you're gonna have to wrestle with that deep inside your heart. But at the end of the day, you're gonna see a purse that's a bigger number. Plus, you can get Golem and Drag Bestiary. Yep, you can get a lot of Bestiaries. That's the benefit. You know, I said yesterday that when I said all I used to do was kill an Enderman. I do, Dex. I do. You said all you did was run floor 1 and kill Enderman, and you had like 1,460 hours of playtime. 1,430? I don't remember. I'm not gonna pretend that I remember that. My most killed mob, 15k. There you go. Did it pay the bills? Am I telling lies or am I telling truths? Total kills is like 35k. Hey, Dream. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate you being in leaping to me while I'm inside a block. Oh man. I mean, I dropped hella ender armor. That's true, they sell for 10k each. Many people are saying this. You get Sorry, I had to say Desco 1. You get Ender Armor, which sells for 10k each, and you get even one more than you used to because there's the necklace that's here. So, you know, this is maybe even more of a new dated method. You also you can get a Legendary Enderman. If you kill the regular Enderman, maybe it'll happen. It's never happened to me, but maybe it'll happen. And they do print money. Many people are saying Legendary Enderman is great money, and they're right. Oh, okay, Ender Pearl lag, that's fine. I would say go for it. Do whatever your heart desires. If you're gonna have more fun killing Enderman than mining, go nuts, go crazy. So I'm always a big believer in doing what you have fun doing, even if it's slightly less efficient. Now, if what you liked doing was killing like spiders without a spider slayer active, I would probably urge against that, because that's probably not going to make you any money, but you know, Enderman is not bad. That's still going to make you some money. Well, that was like 2.5 years ago. It's true. Did Desco get that through the wall? Did they ghost pick through the wall and steal my secret? Did that happen? I'm a changed man. That's fine. How can we measure how far we've come? If not by looking at where we've been. You know what I mean? I deal 400k damage to enemies with Juju. Is it good? I mean, it's killing them. And that might... How much health does Voidling Fanatics have? Do they have 250k or 750k? You can't kill an extremist, that's for damn true. But you know, you don't need to be farming in the sepulcher. So... I would say that's good. What's the... 750k? Ah, okay, you can't kill them. But that's okay. You can kill the bruisers, you can kill the zealots, you can kill the regular endermen. And the sepulcher guys don't even drop the enderman pet. Who really cares about them? You guys gotta do a 360 on the ice fill. You gotta do it. Maybe even do 2. Do 1M7 maybe this stream? No, never. I mean, I literally don't even know how to play the floor. Like, I don't know where to be as my class because I don't play the floor. So I would not be a help. I would be a detriment to my party, and I don't have people that will play with me. I mean, Rain's done like 2,000 or something of them, but I don't think she's played the floor in years either. So, you know, we're probably both washed. Okay, why is he standing still? Why was he so confused? So, you know, it's just, it's not really a matter of like wanting to, it's a matter of not knowing how, not being able to. I could do an M6. I'm not going to, but I could actually do that one. I know how to play M6. But I don't know how to play M7. But one day I will stream F7 or M7. I gotta max the collection anyway. One day we'll stream M4. And we'll knock that out of the park. And then I don't know. Because I don't feel like the other content I need to do in this game is really that watchable. So I don't know if I'll stream it. What's your F7 comp? I've done it like 500 times, I think. I have, hold on, I have 625 collection. So, a little bit less than that. 625 minus 164, whatever that is. Was that 401? No, I said 164. Really? I've done it less than 400 times. I would still watch the unwatchable content. Well, I mean, it'd be unwatchable, but it'd be listenable because it'd just be me yapping. So you could like, you know, you could talk to me and I'd respond and that kind of thing. So maybe we'll try it out. I'd love for the server not to lag so I could pick up that healing potion and make 22,833 coins. So you know, you're right, maybe Dex. Maybe I should stream it. But it'd be me maxing SkyBlock XP, which is a lot of bestiary grinding, and a lot of... what else? no, pretty much just that. Pretty much just bestiary. Oh, gardening. It'd also be gardening. I guess I wouldn't be the first person to stream gardening, right? Didn't Zen do that? Alright. Maybe I'm making it out to be worse than it actually is. He's quick. He's quick, folks. He got in there. He said mine? That's quite rude. Garden, 9K visitors. How's this water board doing? Oh. Rain's having trouble. That's okay. Happens to the best of us. You know, we all know I messed up water pretty badly, so I can't really speak on people messing up water. It'd be a little hypocritical of me. I think Dream just made it worse. Never mind. We're okay, folks. We're okay. What mods do you use? It's a great question, RKG. I should probably add that to the FAQ. Here, you know what? I'm just going to add it to the FAQ. No one will read it, but at least I'll have a place where I can point to it so you can read it yourself. What? Actually, I'm going to put it down here. What mods do you use? SkyBlock Extras, SBE, NotEnoughUpdates, NEU, SkyHanni, WaterSolver, and what's the other one? Synthesis. Okay, there we go. And then I'll say them all again, but not like to myself while I'm typing. I use SkyBlock Extras. That's a paid mod. It's $5, and it's also not updated. You can probably like get all of the features it has from non-paid mods. I've heard Soupy's pretty good. I've heard Odin's pretty good. I can't personally vouch for them because I've never used them, but I've heard good things. I use NotEnoughUpdates only because it's required to use SkyHanni. SkyHanni is like a better mod, but you know it requires NEU, so you do have to get it. If you want to use it. And then I use Desco1's WaterSolver, which is literally just for solving the waterboard puzzle in dungeons. That's all it's there for. And I use Desco1 Synthesis mod. And so they're all in the description. And then not to plug, because I don't want to plug, I don't want to be that person. But, you know, I have links. I don't know if I can link them in the YouTube description. I don't know if they'll let me. But in the Discord that's linked in the pinned comment and the description, I have the links to where you can download all of them, like all of the original sources. So you don't have to download a random streamer on the internet's jar files. You can, you know, I show you where you can get them. I show you where you can get them yourself. I still use Secret Finder mod for dungeons. I guess that's embarrassing. Nah, it's not embarrassing. I mean, it's just like offloading stuff from your mental stack, right? I don't think that's bad. I mean, there are top level dungeon players that have like big words come up on their screen whenever they need to wish. It's not like because they're bad at the game and need to be told when to wish. It's like they do the run 5,000 times a day and they just don't want to bother remembering that. They just want to like, instead of being like, okay, I need to pay attention here so that I can wish, they're just like, oh, the game tells me I need to wish, I'm gonna wish. I got nothing against it, RKG. The thing is, like, I've done 250,000 secrets, so they're kind of burned into my brain regardless, but then B, I just don't have the mods for it. If I did, I'd probably use them. I can't lie. I'm all for offloading mental effort. That sniper really just did like half my health, didn't he? That's why snipers suck. There's two rooms. This one and the one with the bridge in the middle. The 1x1 with 3 secrets. One's a bat, one's an essence in the same room as the bat, and the other one is above. And it's a chest. And there's a damn sniper in that room, and he always just shoots you. And I hate it. And that guy also always shoots you, and I hate him. and I hate not being able to AOTV. Yo, how are you, Hayden? I'm okay, Demon Hunter 67. Are you Demon Hunter 660? Are you famed Fisher Demon Hunter 660, or are you a different Demon Hunter? There's a different number in your name, but, you know, I feel like I should still ask. Because I am curious. Very noob player, I'm only cat at 26. Yeah, so, you know what? Then view it as like training wheels. You got your training wheels on. Nothing wrong with it. I use training wheels for a very long time. I don't use training weights. I sell those to the NPC for 1 coin. But there's nothing wrong with it. No, unfortunately not, but I'm just as much of a fisher. Holy, another demon hunter that fishes? That's crazy. How's it going? Welcome into the stream. I don't know how you guys do it. Fishing is one of the parts of the game that I just don't enjoy at all. But then again, it's not Paul right now, so probably closer to like 2.3 to 2.4 run right now. Sorry, I had to respond to my best friend Dream5. My IGN is cries. I got 1 bill fishing XP. Holy shit! 1 bill? You got 1 billion fishing XP? God damn. I really took a shot in the dark and like hit a bullseye then by calling you Demon Hunter 660 then, didn't I? It was a funny bit, but how right was I? Fishing is boring as fuck? I mean, I agree with you, but I mean, clearly Demon Hunter 67 doesn't. I love that for him, because I've heard it prints money. I've heard it pays the bills. But Crazy? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be insensitive. It's just, you know, it's just ignorance on my part. Don't attribute to malice what could be attributed to ignorance after all. But me personally, I'm a different kind of beast. You want to see something that'll maybe hurt your feelings? I don't know if it will or not. But maybe it will. Damn, they warped me before I got my potion. That's quite sad. Here, I'll show it anyway, Cries. You can decide afterward if you want it to hurt your feelings or not. I'm level 448. You can see, you know, you can see right there, I'm level 448, but if you go to lava fishing, I've never caught a Jawbus or a Thunder. I've just never lava fished. How crazy is that, huh? Wild world we live in, right? No way, it's Sir Desco from WaterSolver? You're right, it's Desco 1. Desco 1, everybody. I got a Midas Jewel, throwing that on the ground. I actually don't care at all. How not even 1? I've just never fished. I've never lava fished. Believe it or not. Well, I mean, I showed you, so I don't know why you wouldn't believe it, because it's in the game, but I've just never lava fished. I gotta start. Because it's a lot of XP I'm missing. A lot of the XP I'm missing is bestiary, and a lot of the bestiary XP I'm missing, I can't lie, is fishing. So I should get into it. I've been meaning to. I do have a rod for it. Hold on. I do have this rod right here. This one. I have this one right here. I should use it, right? Probably. What cat XP are you right now? I'm cat 63.60. Oh, like exactly. I'm 63.6 Kata. It's not, you know, it's not incredible. It's not breaking records, but you got to keep in mind that's all from M5, give or take like maybe half a kata level. So, you know, and it doesn't. M5 might pay the bills, but it does not print kata XP. I think I'd be like kata. I don't want to get this wrong. I think I'd be. It's like half as efficient as M7. So if I played M7 instead and I put the same amount of time into it, I'd be kata 79. That's pretty good, but you know, we play M5, so. It's just the way that the cookie crumbles. I'm not happy about it either, but, well, actually I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pretty proud of my kata 63. Unfortunately, Rain will always be 3 kata levels ahead of me. I don't know why. You make 70 million coins an hour park fishing? Holy. That is insane. I don't even know. I mean, you're talking to someone who's incredibly uninformed. Like, I don't know nothing about fishing. But I am very confused as to how park fishing could make so much money. Is it like just ink sacks? Okay, Dream. That's like hypermaxed setup? I mean, I figured, but still, like 70 million coins an hour from park fishing. Yo, I go school today? Sorry, Anch. I saw you talking an M5 certified. Good morning, good morning. How's it going? Kata 63, here's I not even 36. The journey of 1,000 miles, brother, begins with a single step. 8:10 for you too, right? It is 8:10 for me. Breakfasting. I already had breakfast. I woke up early today. I don't know why. That's why I'm streaming. I did all my stuff and I was like, yeah, I got an hour or two. Let's stream. Why not? It's 11:10 EST. That's true. That is true. What do you think's missing? Is it bat? It's not bat. There's a Crypt Undead walking around, so I hope this is gotten. It is. It's almost 10 PM here. I don't know where here is, RKG. I don't think you mentioned it, but I don't know. Aiden having better sleep schedule than most people while being free. While being free. India. Ah, my knowledge of time zones isn't so good. So, you know, thank you for your patience. This user does not know geography. Damn, it's late over there in India. Woke up 6 to prep for market. Z10. I woke up at like 6 or roughly thereabouts. But I went to bed at like, I don't know, 9 or 10. So I went to bed early for me. And I woke up early for me, which kind of makes sense. It does track. Still got my 8 hours. And that's really all I can ask for. I mean, I can ask for more, but it seems unkind of me to be like, can I have some more when I'm already getting enough? Hold on. Till he starts shutting down at around 10 PM. Why don't you skip the first pearl and trap? I'm confused as to what you mean by that. You mean like by going through the wall? The short answer is I'm bad at the game, and the long answer is you can teach an old dog new tricks, but you can't make him drink. Gonna leap to Dream 5. That was a bad decision. I shouldn't have leapt to Dream 5. Should have leapt to somewhere else. Let's get across the other side. Why would I skip it? It's faster, right? You just throw a pearl instead of having to like do parkour. He means just ether warp from outside trap. Oh, ether warp. Yeah. You're not wrong. I could do that. Maybe I'll try that next time. Also, I read your previous chat message. You can just warp to the other side. Alright, brother. Alright. Went from 6 mil coins to 500 mil since I gambled away everything. Don't be doing that. Don't be gambling. I have to... Okay. I can upload a short. It's me gambling and losing like 40 mil. Maybe it'll be a cautionary tale. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it'll be a cautionary tale. Because at the end of the day, I want what's best for you guys. And what's best for you guys, don't bet your house on black. You're going to lose your house. 6 to 500 is good. He's going to gamble it all away, Anch. It is good. But he's got to quit while he's ahead. He's at the roulette. He's at the craps table. He's got a stack of like 5,000 chips in front of him. And he's like, you know what I should do? I'm going to bet it on red. Don't do that. Take your 5,000 chips, go home. You know? Don't worry about your monthly expenses for the next few months. Go take a nice vacation or something. Don't be like, but if I bet it all on red for the next 4 times in a row, there's like a 6.25% chance I never have to work again. No, no, no. There's a 93.75% chance you're screwed. And I did have to lose like 2 bill. So you went from 6 to 500 mil and all it cost you was 2 bill. That seems... I forgot to do the ether warp. You see, you can teach an old dog new tricks, but you can't make a drink. At the end of the day. Big dopamine hit when you get that 100 mil. Yeah, it's a big dopamine hit. But think of all of the, I don't know, opposite of dopamine you're getting when you're betting 500 million coins and you're not getting anything for your troubles. Oh, that's a strat. You see that strat? That's why Rain is better than me. Don't bet on red, bet on black. Eric, I'm shaking my head at you. I'm shaking my head at you. You said I have a different account where I'm cat at 59 though, played a little M7 as healer and got bored. That's, I mean, I'm with you. He's my inspiration, bro. Listen, I can't force you whose advice you should take, you know? I can't claim that, like... I can't be the arbiter of what's a good advice and what's a bad advice. But... I don't know, man. I question the gamble all your money strategy. I question it. I have to look at that and I have to think, I don't know if that's optimal. I think that might be suboptimal. Let's got my legendary rock. Nice, Dex. That's like 10 mil. Oop. I just threw a pearl instead of my ice spray because I forgot I don't have an ice spray in that slot anymore. I forgot to do the ether warp again. Old dog. New tricks. I have 192 bill skins on my account. Yeah, I mean, I don't have that many cries. I have like 130 bill in skins. But you know, give it some time. Give it some time. All you need is time. Cosmetics don't have real value. I agree. I have 130 bill in skins and it's fake money. It's not money I can action upon. That's why I still consider myself poorer than Rain. Because Rain has more real money than me. Can't wait for him to pearl next run. I'm going to keep pearling. You know what would be great is if I just didn't get trap. It'd be so nice. Because I don't like trap to begin with. But every run the game is like, do you want to get new trap? I got all sheeps, elephants, e-drags, juniors, plus a lot more. It's very nice. I still question if it's real though. Like, they are worth money. But you can't really liquid. And when you do liquid, you're inevitably going to liquid to some guy who has, like, even faker net worth. Someone will be like, I would love that sheepskin of yours. Here, you can have 18 other fake skins in this creative mind that we agree is 90 billion coins, but again, no one will buy it other than when you inevitably buy a different skin with this creative mind. It's all fake money. It's all monopoly money. We're just moving it around. When this thing right here is 14 bill. I'm never getting 14 bill for it. We just agree it's 14 billion coins for some reason. It's not. I could probably get 2 bill for it, but if I look into a collector for coins, then sell my egg for real money, that's the strat. The collector doesn't have the coins. They're illiquid too. And then secondarily, like, I mean, that is the strat. But then you're gonna fall victim to the I can never sell anything pipeline. I missed that mob. Which is the same, that's the same pipeline I'm in. That's why I have like 4 ender chest pages of skins that I'm never gonna use. Like, none of that money's real. Warp reminder? Oh, thank you, Embrek. It's so cute that you think I'm gonna, like, remember? I've proven time and time again that you shouldn't have faith in me, and yet you still do, and that means the world to me. But the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay, this is probably trapped, though. Holy Embrek, never mind. Never mind, wait. I did the pearl. I was literally so proud of myself, and I did the pearl anyway. Nope. Maybe one day I'll warp. Maybe one day. Here, you know what? Just for you guys. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. Boom. The Berserk blocked it. How funny is that? There we go. You should just go back and warp. I did it for you. I did it for you, Cries. And mainly for Embrek, but also for you. Just woke up. Thoughts on the update? Your muscle memory is now not in your control. You're not wrong, RKG. You're not wrong. People are reprogramming me. The people in my phone are reprogramming me. Hello, bud chat. I don't remember who you are in stream chat. Are you Z10? I feel like you're Z10, but I don't know for sure. Look more easy to do with pearls. Thank you, Stefan. I love you. I love you for saying that. You read chat from your phone? No. The people in my phone is like I don't know where that's from. It's just a thing that I've stolen. The people in my computer I just think is less fun. Mage Beam is melee. Oh, yeah. When is new update release, as I ain't been on in 19 days? An update came out today. But it wasn't the Crimson Isle stuff. It was, like, they've postponed that. Is Dream 5 a dream stand or something? I don't think so. I think it's just an unfortunate name that he's picked for himself. Getting downtime phoned? Hold on. Okay. No more downtime phone. What was I gonna respond to? Oh, Tra, you said, what are my thoughts on the update? Isn't the update literally just like hoppity changes and pests change? I haven't even gone to the garden, so I don't have an opinion on the garden stuff. I just don't know what it is. And the hoppity stuff, whatever, I'm fine with that. I'm not like you guys. I don't, you know, I don't pay the Skyblock Mafia to play on my account so that I can get rabbits. I'm not saying that's like a moral positive. I'm just saying, like, I don't do all that. I still don't even have all the mythics, let alone the divines. So it's fine, avaaidan, just don't get more than 10 mil subs. We all know what happens to Minecraft YouTubers then. I know. Listen, I was actually someone mentioned this in quote the other day. They were like, "Holy shit, avaaidan, Minecraft YouTuber. It's all gonna fall apart when it's exposed that you're a weirdo predator." I'm like, well, I'm not. I am not currently a weirdo predator. And I don't know if but Demon Hunter's onto something. I don't know if like you have to sign a thing when you get to 10 million subs as a Minecraft YouTuber where like I agree that now I'm a weirdo predator. Currently. I mean, that's what I'm talking about right now, Cries. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be. I have no plans on becoming one, but again, like, as you've mentioned, it seems to be once you get to 10 million subs, it's over for your reputation. And I'm curious as to know why. Like, were they all weirdo predators beforehand? Were they corrupted by the fame? You have to sell your fame for fame. I think Embrek is onto something with this one. But you know what? Face reveal win? Probably like 30k subs, I'd say. The thing is, like, you know, I think being a weirdo predator is a bridge too far. So if I never get to 10 mil subs, don't look at that as a failing, right? There's two ways to view it. You can be like, avaaidan never got to 10 mil subs, he's a failure. Or you can be like, avaaidan got to 10 mil subs, that means he didn't sell his soul. Think about it like that, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. That was how I was trying to land the bit. We entered into some uncomfortable territory, and I'm apologetic for that. But you know, maybe it still landed. I can't be the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Where are you from? I am from. I assume you mean what country am I from? And that would be America. USA. I'm from the United States. Because again, America, there's a lot of America. There's two continents of it, and I'm just on one of them. But you know, Americans, we like to pretend that we are the world, and because we are USA, #1. So you know, I'm from the United States. Which state am I from? I was born in California. I don't live there anymore. I live in Oregon, which is above California. It's a state above it. It's better, I would say. Oregon's cool. Canada better. You're not wrong. I do love Canada. I'm going there for graduate work. So, you know, I'll become a Canadian. I'll become like a stolen valor Canadian. I'll be the most annoying person ever. But, you know, we're not there yet. I'm still living stateside at the moment. So right now, I'm still in the States. Got any other burning questions for me? Because I'm curious. I am curious. And I'm an open book. Except, as Demon Hunter mentioned, my face is not open. But everything else... it's all up for grabs. Do you use the metric system or the weird one? You mean Imperial, and I think you mean like the freedom units, and those are better. Alright, Embrek, you know what? I'm gonna... Why did you not get the chest from Blaze? I did. It's been got. Okay, here's the thing. You know what? This is what I'm gonna... Ooh, 1 million coins. This is what I'm gonna tell you. You are a slave to where you live. You know what I mean? So, like, if I lived in Canada, I'd be saying something like, "Howdy, I'm gonna go to Tim's and I'm gonna get me a crumpet or something." I don't know what they say in Canada. And I'm gonna drive 15,000 meters to go get it. And that's fine for you. That's all great for you. But if I tell someone, I'm trying to, and the thing is, like, the people in Canada, know what you're talking about. That's the point I'm trying to make. The people in Canada know what all of that means. The people in America don't know what all that means. If I'm trying to talk with someone that I'm meeting in the real world where I live, and I tell them I'm going to go walk 3 kilometers, they have no idea what I'm talking about. If I tell them I'm going to walk 1.5 miles, they know what I'm talking about. So, you know, language is just a medium in which I need to convey information. And if I'm going to use units, which is a way that contains numerical information, and I'm going to use the ones that people aren't aware of, I'm not going to be able to convey my point. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, the bit was secondary to that, but that's my main point. It's the same thing like when I go to Starbucks, right? I tell people, oh, I would like... Did I leap to the wrong person? I did. Oh, hold on. I'm distracted by trying to finish the bit. People make fun of me. Specifically, Rain makes fun of me because I always say, I'm getting a chai tea. And people are quick to point out, you know, especially if I believe the lore of Spider-Man Miles Morales, people are going to be quick to say, hold on a minute. Chai means tea. What you've just said is you want a tea. And you're not wrong, right? Chai does mean tea. But the thing is, if I say maybe, you know, in India or somewhere else, if I say I'd like a chai, they know what I'm talking about. They know that I want what we refer to here as a chai tea. But over here in the States, no one knows, like legitimately no one fucking knows what I mean. You know what I mean? Like if I go to Starbucks and I say, do you want a chai? They go, do you mean a chai tea? And then I have to say yes. And that we've added unnecessary lexical complexity into the conversation when I could just say, hey, I'd love a chai tea, please. And they go, sure, man, here you go. I'm not happy about it either, but like change begins at a societal level. Like I can't just start being like, no, minimum wage Starbucks worker, it's chai. It's not chai tea, dumbass. You need to change how you've interfaced with this drink that you make for a job your whole career up until this point at this establishment, because I personally find it morally onerous. I can't be doing that. I just gotta be like, yeah, man, I'll take the chai tea, please. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, and I do. I hate the game. I'm with you. I would love to be using metric system. I would. But it'd just make my life unnecessarily difficult. When I could just comply, I could be complicit in the system that I disagree with and be like, well, I'm going to use miles. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to use it. They also add different suffixes to chai to start with, like a chai latte, so they don't want to assume and get it wrong. Yeah, no, it's not their fault. I don't hate the player. I don't hate the player at all, Jakey. Because you're right, I do get a chai tea latte. But when I order a chai latte, they still get a little confused. And that's not their fault. I'm changing it up on them. They've probably served that drink 100 times more than I've ordered it. So they probably know. I'm going to defer to their knowledge on it. Honestly, measuring with miles seems more harder than kilometers itself. More harder, huh? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. But like again, like I don't know. I've never measured anything with kilometers. In my head, a meter is 3 feet. So whenever I'm converting things to meters, I do actually unironically convert it to feet in my head before doing it. More harder, I always make this mistake. Yeah, I'm just making fun of you. I'm being an asshole for making fun of you for not being like, you know, perfect in your non-native language. Because I'm an American, and I get to pretend that English is the only language on Earth. But imagine using pounds as a weighing unit. Yeah, pounds does suck. I agree with you. I still can't really, like, imagine how heavy a pound is in my head. Like, if I pick something up, I can't really tell you, oh, this is like 3 pounds. I'm always way wrong. I don't know why. It's one of my biggest failures in life, is not being able to discern how heavy something is from just picking it up. But like the Imperial system, I'm not gonna die on that hill. But like, here's what I'll say. For me, having been an American my whole life, You go to the gym. Nah, that'd probably help if I could pick up the dumbbells and be like, oh, that's how heavy this is. But again, that's more of like a comparison. That wouldn't be like, oh, I know how heavy a pound is. It'd be like, I know how heavy a 5-pound dumbbell is, and this is about as heavy as that. The new garden update dropped. I know, I gotta check it out, but I'm playing M5. How old are you? Always been wondering. I'm 22 years old. That might be, you know, why I'm still playing the game. I can lift 500 pounds. It's really expensive in the UK. +2 Dex. Holy, that's a good one. I was gonna respond to something, and then I forgot what I was gonna respond to. Oh, units. So I don't know. Having been an American my whole life, I'm very turned around now. Like miles make sense to me. Kilometers doesn't. I feel like that's pretty normal. Celsius doesn't make sense to me. Fahrenheit does. You know, those things I think are fair. But then you get into more like archaic stuff. Like when I'm doing physics, I'm not using those stupid units. I'm not saying things are like a foot-pound of force. I'm not saying things are in kips, you know? I'm not using that kind of stuff. Cuz I find that to be problematic, quite frankly. I thought that you're like 26 or 27, the way you talk and discuss everything. Is that why? I just have like an air about me that makes me seem older. Because that's interesting. You're not the only person that said I seem older. It's not a bad thing. All right, I'll take you at face value. It's just impressive. He has matured to point of no return. That's true. I've always been told I'm an old soul, which I've always been told that means like my optimism and joy for life was beaten out of me at a young age, which is probably true also. But like I've always, you know, felt like it wasn't necessarily a positive. But hey, I'll take it. I used to have. There's the thing is like you know, someone said puberty hit me like a truck. They're not wrong. I did be having a beard in like the 8th grade. So, you know, you're not wrong. People have always kind of assumed I'm older than I actually am. Which is really funny because then I get online and people always tell me that I'm old the age that I am, and then I go into the real world and everyone's like, "Oh, you're actually older than that." And that's fucked up. Nice try. Damn, beard in 8th grade. Yeah. Yeah. Mustache in 6th grade, beard in 8th grade. Puberty did hit me like a truck. I got mine in 9th grade. Still pretty early, I think. I mean, my peers weren't having it. Wow, this was a really bad. That's just really bad. My mouse is a little off, and it's. Ugh. Bro, what do Americans eat to hit puberty this early? A lot of sugar, I'd say. Still haven't gotten mine as a senior. See, Sana? Similar on the facial hair, but it's kind of nice because I never had to buy a fake ID. You're so right, Jakey. You're so right. If I drank or did drugs, because there have been a couple of times in my life where I found myself at a bar and people have just served me drinks, and I'm like, well, I don't drink that, but I'm underage, but I appreciate you giving that to me. That makes me feel good. Graduated, a few hair pieces grew, and nothing else for a beard. Yeah, some people, I don't know. Some people are still waiting. That's fair. I mean, like, your manner of speech is really mature. Most people in this age speak differently and have different ways to express their opinion about everything. Well, that's true. But I always thought that was attributable to my mental illness rather than maturity. I joke, I kid. Yeah, you're right. I understand what you mean. I get what you're saying. Your voice almost matches Technoblade's voice. I'll take that as a very large compliment. I was an OG techno fan. Because he used to just make Hypixel content. And then he really broke the mold. I woke up one day and the guy had like $500,000. And then I woke up the next day and he had like 17 mil. Never watched Techno past Skywars content. I never watched him past Mega Walls, to be honest with you. Well, I did watch him when he then blew up, but it is monotone just like Technoblade's voice. That's very, because Technoblade had a very similar sense of humor to me. He always had like a fake, inflated ego and a very dry sense of humor. So I'm going to take that as a very large comment, because I love Techno. You also an English major? Nope. Guess my major. It may surprise you. You don't have to guess if you don't want to. I know there's a stream delay too. So I've just kind of like... M5 major? Yeah, pretty much. Economy? Economy is not a bad guess. Computer, I do, okay. I have a bachelor's degree. I have an HBS, an Honors Bachelor of Science, in mathematics. Pure mathematics specifically. And then I have a minor in actuarial science, and I have a minor in applied mathematics, and I have a minor in computer science. So you were right with the computer. I do have technically a degree in computer science. It's not a 4-year degree. But yo, math person? Hell yeah. My sister's an economics major. My sister's a dual major. She's economics and English, which is a very odd combination, but you know what? We love that for her. But she hasn't graduated yet. Yeah, do I get 500 mil for guessing correctly? I don't have 500 mil. Look at this. I'm poor. I'm broke. Oh, we're chesting in the downtime. I get yelled at for not chesting in the downtime. And they're right to do it. But it does hurt my feelings. Alright guys, let's see if we got anything good. We got 30 chests here. I think the livid die is just around the corner. I pray you get Shadow Fury. Thank you, RKG. I appreciate that. I keep getting Last Breaths, which are just as rare and worth no money. So, I hope you're right. Livid die incoming? I hope so, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. The chests are being mean to me today, folks. They're being mean to me. Is this worth taking? No, that's a cloak. We sleep. Okay, a recom. I'll take that. That's definitely not worth it. Oh, brother. You're killing me. Okay, recom. Alright, those chests were pretty good. I'll take those. That's some money. I need it. I desperately need it. Yesterday's stream was expensive. Ooh. That was good. Oh, Recon Plus Legion? Holy. Alright, well that's a great example of how M5 makes money without giving you any really one good drop. They just made a shit ton of money off of a bunch of kind of mid drops. But, you know, one day we will get this. One day. One day we will get a livid die. Day is not today, it's not tomorrow, it's not, 3 months from now, but one day. How are the leggings doing? Holy crap. I'm not selling at that price. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got a salvage in the downtime. I can get the remaining money you have for guessing correctly. I guessed economy. I mean, you were in the ballpark, right? Especially because I said, ooh, a recon sniper helmet, huh? We might be saving that one. Especially because I said actuarial science. So I did say, I did like imply that I've turned to the dark side. I've gone into the financial sector of math. May God have mercy on my soul. Nah, I deserve money more. He brings a good point to the table, our member Ek. He brings a very good point to the table. Where do I go? Where do we go from here? Oh. Oh wait, ether warp. Boom. All it took was me really messing up everything. People are proud of me. Many people are proud of me. He did the ether warp. Yo. Holy, learning new tricks. Well, again, holy shit. Abolishment is traveling to the garden. Can you guys believe it? You know what? If you give me the money, I will die for your sins because no one else did such a thing. I feel like there was one guy. I can't really remember his name. I feel like he was kind of important. But I feel like there was a whole big deal made about how he died for our sins and shit. Am I wrong? Am I misremembering? Shad, have you ever heard about this? No one else? You're the first to do it? I love that for you. I love that for you. I think metric is better because it goes in one and another, so like 10 of these is one of that, and like 0 Celsius is... Sorry for the late answer, doing dungeon. Hey man. Don't be apologetic. No, metric is a better system. I'm with you. Metric is a better system. Although here's my American take. Again, you can take the American out of America, but you can't take the American out of the American. So here's the thing. I think Fahrenheit's better. I just do. Now here's the thing. I think Celsius is better for like 98% of everything. Like for the world and for the universe, probably metric's better. But as a human, Fahrenheit's great. Because if it's 100 degrees outside, that's like 100% hot outside. I don't want to go outside. If it's 80 outside, that's like 80% hot. I can handle that. And if it's 32, then it's pretty cold outside. It's not 0, because it gets colder. It's not 0% cold. But it is cold out there, and I got to keep that in mind. I think a perfect amount of hot is like 50 to 60% hot. And Fahrenheit, it lets me say that. So that's why I love Fahrenheit. Do you have a girlfriend? Nope. No, M5 is my wife. We're in a little bit of like an abusive relationship where, you know, I spend all my time on her and I give her a lot of attention and she just gives me fucking nothing in return. It's very sad. But oh well. Hi chat, hi Kira. The only thing I like -40 Fahrenheit is -40 Celsius. Well, yeah, they're bound to meet at some point, right? It's cool that that's I don't know. How often do you beat your wife? That's it's a good bit, but I don't know if I can legally continue it. I complete a run every like, I don't know, 2 minutes. But I don't know. I don't know if we can call that beating. It seems unfair. That's very sad. Oh, you're fine. I've had a girlfriend in the past. Does that make you feel better? Make you feel worse? You're the one that asked the question. You gotta live with the emotions that the answer makes you feel. Nothing gives you nothing in return except 63 billion. That's true. It's true. Girlfriend is not meta. Less time for M5. You guys are true Skyblock players. I'll give you that. What's your favorite food? Mine's sushi. That's a good one. Sushi's pretty good. Rain, why are you following me? Girlfriend equals less fishing time. For a guy like you, that's important. I hear. Can't cheat on the wife with an IRL girlfriend. That's true. She was probably upset at the attention I was giving to my online wife. You trying to get in limit? I believe in you, Cries. Sushi's mine as well. You're right, I didn't answer the question. I don't know what my favorite food is. I think if I had to tell you the food that I eat the most, it'd be chicken, but that's because I live in America where literally everything is chicken. So I'll try to give... And then I don't want to say pizza because that's like a really stupid answer, I think. I do be loving Chinese food, but I don't know if I have a favorite like dish. But if I had to go and pick a restaurant to eat in, it'd probably be a pretty good Chinese place. And I know it's American Chinese food, so it's not like real Chinese food. When I was in Hong Kong, the Chinese food was better, let me tell you. But unfortunately, like, I can't go to Hong Kong on a whim, you know? It's kind of spendy and it's a lot of time out of my day. Chicken korma, it's a good one. Hello? Also, by the way, I forgot to respond to this, I don't know why, but I got like 3 compliments on my Fahrenheit to Celsius take. You guys are the most receptive crowd to that bit I've ever had. Everyone else is always like, that's stupid, you're stupid. And you guys were like, never mind, that kinda works, and I love that so much. That makes me feel so good. How many countries have you been in? Let me think. I've been to, obviously, America. I've been to Canada. I've been to the UK. Just England, not Northern Ireland, Scotland, or Wales. I've been to Italy, France, Spain, Netherlands. I've been to the UAE. I've been to Saudi Arabia. I've been to Japan, and I've been to Hong Kong. That many countries. I don't know how many that is. I'm gonna say 10. So it's a cool number. I know Hong Kong isn't like, I don't know. It's a little touch and go. Sorry, I don't want to get political. China. Got a renowned world traveler over here? Not renowned, but I have traveled. I've been places. I've been here, I've been there. And I've been to Hawaii and Alaska, which are the places that are a little tough to get to. Skipped Korea. I wanted to go to Korea. The original plan was that we were going to do Hong Kong, Singapore, Korea, and Japan. But then it kind of fell apart at the last minute, and we only did Hong Kong and Japan. And then some of us on the trip finished. They did go to Singapore, and they went to Seoul for like 3 days. So they still technically went to Korea, but they didn't do much there. So you know. But I was in Hong Kong for like 2 weeks, and I was in Japan for 3 weeks. And it was a blast. It was a great time. Is Japan really as nice as they say it is? I fucking love Japan. Okay, I need to give you context, because I say that as an American, and you're gonna go, holy shit, this guy's a weeb. I'm not a weeb. Hold on, the server's dying. I'm literally holding right click the entire time. Korea better, in my very unbiased opinion. I know why you're saying that, but I also can't, like, I don't have any of my own data. I don't have any empirical evidence to disagree with you, because I've never been to Korea. I've heard it's great. I've heard Korea's awesome. I was in Japan for 3 weeks, so my opinion's also pretty uninformed, I would say. But when I was in Japan, shit was sick. I love Japan. So here, I'll give you more context on why my take is how it is. Okay, so first of all, I've literally never finished an anime. Back in like 2015, all of my online friends were like, you have to watch this anime, you gotta do it. I tried, I watched like the first season of SAO, and I just couldn't get into it. I had to put it down, and then I've tried again. My mom really loved Cowboy Bebop, so she was like, you should watch this. And again, I just couldn't get into it. Anime's not for me, and that's fine. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. You know, it's for a lot of people, but I'm not one of those people, and that's just the way the world is. So I wouldn't call myself a weeb in that front. You can change the thumbnail for 23K. You're so right. You're so right. I should do that. But when we went to Japan, everything just worked. Everything was... I live in America, okay? It's impossible to get from point A to point B. Like, if I want to go to the town that's like 15 minutes away from me by car, I need a car. I can't bus it. I really can't walk it because there's no sidewalks, even if I wanted to walk it. Like, it's just, you need a car. So when I go to Japan and I'm like, oh shit, I can get the other side of the country. And I just gotta get like a ticket on the Shinkansen. That goes crazy. I do love trains. I'm not beating the autism allegations on that one. It was relatively cheap, and I've heard Japan is expensive, especially for a country in Asia. But compared to America, shit's cheap. And it was just nice. The vibe was great. I hate cities. I hate cities so much. Every American city I've ever been in, just... oh, it's the worst. I've been to New York, I've been to Chicago, I've been to Philly, I've been to Seattle, San Francisco, you name it, Austin, Texas. I hate all of them. I would never live in one because I just can't handle it. It's so bad. Tokyo, Sapporo might be like my favorite place ever. It's so cool. Anyway, that's enough glazing Japan for me. I love Japan. I would happily move to Japan. And then I'd probably hate it because I know they're very against foreigners and I do not blend in at all. So then I'd probably leave Japan once I got to know it. But for the time being, with my rose-colored glasses, Japan's fucking sick. My college roommate last year was from Japan. He loved America and all of his Japanese friends loved it. And every American I've met that's been to Japan loves Japan. The grass is always greener, Jakey. You know, I think that might be the moral of the story, is the grass is always greener. We know what we're missing and they know what they're missing, and we don't appreciate what we've got. I'd love to hear like some Japanese people's takes on why America is good, because I've heard it too, and I just don't buy it because I'm like, dude, it fucking sucks here. But maybe that's because, again, I got to know it. Maybe if I moved to Japan, I'd be like, man, there's shit that's falling through the cracks here too. It's not all perfect. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Because I'm sure it isn't. I hear the work culture is horrible. But, you know, I haven't worked in Japan, so I couldn't speak on that personally. His main reason was baseball. Oh, I forgot that Japan loves baseball. I forgot that. You're right. That's pretty true. We do sports well. The one time I'm like, America actually has it all figured out is American football season. I'm always like, you know what? Maybe we're onto something with this, because this kind of goes hard. That's my one brain-rotted American take. Well, I probably have more, but that's the one I can think of right now. How is the language barrier? Sorry, Cries. I saw that question, and then I completely forgot to respond to it. How is the Japan language? Oh, you asked it again. I mean, that's fair. I did take forever to respond to it. So when we were in Sapporo, it was a little bit tricky. Hokkaido in general, I think they've been doing a whole tourism thing, but you know, it's not as much of a hub for international travel, so they don't speak as much English, which is fine. Obviously, I'm in their country; they're not in mine. But it was a little difficult. I can't lie, but it was mostly fine. They had a bunch of like, I mean, they know Americans are going to visit Japan. They know their mark. So most of the places we went had these kind of cards where they would point to the card and they had English text on it, and they'd be like this, and then the question would be like, you know, do you want a bag, or do you need help, or things like that. And that was, you know, it was fine. It was manageable. When I was in Tokyo, pretty much everyone spoke English. There was like no language barrier. But that's because, again, I was interfacing with people in the service industry. Like, if I go to a restaurant, I'm assuming they're probably going to be like, we need someone that can speak English because of all the stupid tourists that are going to come here and not speak a word of Japanese. But for the most part, I didn't really... I mean, I noticed there was a language barrier, but it was pretty fine. People be speaking English. We really do. That's America's best export, is cultural brain rot. We're just kind of... being able to speak English, man. It makes me, as an American, feel very... I don't know, very out of place, because I'm like, You guys are doing a lot of effort to be able to interface with me, and I'm doing no effort to interface with you whatsoever. I appreciate your meeting me completely in my wheelhouse, but I do feel bad. Not bad enough to change my behavior, but bad enough to, you know, to feel guilty about it. I don't know if that answers your question. Maybe it doesn't. I just kind of rambled for a little while. But hey, if it did, mission accomplished. Haven't actually lived in a city for years and can't wait to graduate and live in a city. Oh, you're a city dweller. Okay. Nothing wrong with it, just not for me. But I love that for you. They are easy to navigate, in my opinion. I can't handle Kyoto. Kyoto was not for me. Since where we were was probably not like, you know, like downtown. All of the roads were like enough for one car, and then you just walk along them. So then I was like, oh, I'm gonna be walking on this road and there's a car coming at me and I just gotta like step into this alleyway for a little bit. It wasn't for me. I was a little out of my element, I would say. But there, you know, just means Kyoto's not for me. I'm sure it was beautiful. That's the other thing, is all of the cities that I go to across the world are so much more beautiful than American cities, because all of the American cities are like 100 years old and built from like the Industrial Revolution, so their main goal is like, how can I put as many factories in one place as possible? And then all the European and Asian cities that I go to are like, this is a fucking sick city. I love the Japan night car scene. I don't know. I can't speak on that. Japanese cars are very, very cool. America, all the cars are huge, and they have the really beefed up fronts, and then in Japan they all have the really flat fronts. They're very cute. I love them. But I don't know the night car scene, to be honest with you. I'm unfamiliar with the verbiage. I scratched my eye. There's a lot of supercars and souped up cars all in one spot. Oh, I get you. I get you. A bit like Fast and Furious. Okay. That's another thing. I'm kind of like, you're asking for my opinion on things as an American, and I feel like I don't totally fit the brain rot of America, because I don't know anything about cars, I don't know anything about guns. I feel like stolen valor in a way because of that. I feel like we're known for a lot of things, and I'm just not so into them. Also, we're known for loving sports, and I kind of just watch American football every now and again, but I'm definitely not like a super fan. I'm not like Quaglet over there. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I just feel like I'm yapping about nothing now. Also, this is good news for me. Good news for me because I get to make money. Because careful viewers will see this is enough for a treasure artifact. So I can make some money. I'm gonna put that up there for 75 million coins. And for 4 days, because I really don't want it to not sell. Yes, let's go. I'm trying to keep you entertained. Don't try to keep me entertained. I'm trying to keep you guys entertained. That's my job. I'm the entertainer. By Billy Joel. Do you wear anything on your wrists? I do. I wear a watch. I wear a watch. That's a new development. I really hate having things on my person, especially the watch, and my body still kind of rejects having a wristwatch. I'm always aware of it and I always hate it, but my love of statistics and graphs supersedes my hatred of having things on my wrists. So I wear the watch, because then I can look at my sleep pattern and I can look at my heartbeat patterns. Do you take it off when you go to bed? No, because then I couldn't see the sleep patterns. I know you asked that before I said it, so I'm not saying, like, you know, I understand the stream delay. But no, I keep it on when I go to sleep, because then I can get my sleep patterns and everything. I do take it off to shower, though. That's when I charge it. I take a shower, I charge my watch, I get out of the shower, I put the watch back on. It's pretty much on for the whole day, other than that. And I'm a different kind of Skyblock player. I take a shower every day. So the watch is always charged, brother. Also, Traw said something to me and I totally forgot to remind it. SAO was a real bad start, and I say that as my first. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. It's just tainted in my mind now, though. Nothing wrong with it. What's your Skyblock IGN? Same as my U2 IGN. AVAAIDAN. Avaaidan. It's my name on pretty much everything, except for the things it was already taken on. So it's not my name on any form of social media. Hello, Ananug. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, runic. If you kill a runic mob, you get a rune. Many people don't know this. Is there any lore about the name? Looking at your treasure artifact right now? Don't buy it if you don't need it. It is spendy. You ever get tired of dungeons? I do get tired of dungeons if I do it way too much. Like whenever I do a Paul and I do like 1,000 runs in 5 days, that gets a little tiring. I get a little tired of dungeons. But other than that, I'm pretty much good with dungeons. Dungeons is good to me. I'm good to it. M5 is my wife after all. Can't abandon her for too long. Is there any lore about the name? Well, my name, hello/patcher turn off block break particles, thanks. Nope. I will not be doing that, but thank you so much for your input, and welcome to the stream, by the way, West. How's it going? How are you doing today? Hi, haven't been on live because homework. Don't worry about it, Ananug. The content is here. You can engage with it however you please. Shouldn't be an inconvenience to you. That's what I'm trying to tell people like salamanders. Like, you're doing me a service by interacting with the stream. That's something you don't have to do. Is dungeons all you do, or do you do mining or anything else? Not so much anymore, but you know, I did mine for a while. I have 1.6 billion overflow mining XP, you know. And I SkyBlock XP hunt. I'm level 448. I do stuff for SkyBlock XP. I'm as addicted like you guys. I want to see the numbers go up. But you know, I do a lot of dungeons. I do a lot more dungeons than anything else. It is my most, ignoring Private Island AFKing, it's my most played thing by quite a bit. So, you know. What else? Aiden the W background sound. Thank you, Demon Hunter. Thank you, Cries. So Sana asked if there's any lore about my name. Well, my name is Aiden. That was my given name. And my sister's name is Ava. So if you put the two together, you get avaaidan, but that's a little annoying to say, turns out. People don't want to say it. It's a lot of time. So we've shortened it. In the last 13 years of me having the name, we've shortened it, we fixed it up, and now we just say it's avaaidan. It's a little easier to say. It's a little easier off the tongue because it's kind of like an English word, evading. You know, so you can just pretend that I'm, you know, I'm ban avaaidan. I'm not ban avaaidan, but I am avaaidan. That's for damn true. That was my friend's brother's name. It's a pretty popular name nowadays. I'm a little older than most Aidans, I think. My mom was a little bit ahead of the curve. She predicted it. And now I suffer because of it. Because I'm part of the Aiden, Braden, Jaden, Caden pipeline. Where everyone, it's like the fake name you give an annoying Gen Alpha kid. You know, I deeply resent that. But we're unpacking that in therapy. It does mean that everyone misspells my name. Everyone is always like AIDEN, what's going on? Which I always find really funny. Because, like, it's on your screen. It's part of my name. Ah, well. I've never met or heard of a Braden or Caden in my life. That's fair. I've only known one Caden, and I've only known two Bradens. So I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not as popular as I think. I'm stealing that bit from a Randy Feltface bit he did like 5 years ago. Probably because I live in the UK. Ah, yeah, it's probably American brain rot. I will say though, it hurts me to watch all your roots knowing they're so respectfully bad. Yeah. Every dungeon main. That's why when I had the two, like, SkyBlock level 463s in my chat being like, yo, what's up? I was like, oh no, they're gonna realize how awful I am at the game. But, like, you have to understand, is Lucian and alt? It is true, it is Lucian and alt. Cries, I didn't know you were Lucian and alt, but you are kind of not beating the allegations right now. The thing is, I learned, most of the roots that I use are Dungeon Secrets Guide. That's how I learned them. Way back in the glory days of SkyBlock, and that's how I will continue to do them. And I aspire to be a paragon of hope to all dungeon nons out there that think that they can't be good at dungeons just because their roots are bad. I'm here to show you can be a cat of 63 and still use bad roots, and you're still gonna get, you know, as long as you don't touch M7, you're gonna be fine. I'm gonna give you a pat on the back. It'll all be okay. Because the other thing is, here, Cries, you want to be really upset? I didn't have an Infiniboom until Cata 50. I used Super Boom TNT that whole time. And I got Cata 50 off of M5, so that's like 5,000 M5s. And then I didn't have an Infinaleap or an Efficiency 10 pickaxe until class average 50. So I did 210,000 secrets without an Efficiency 10 pickaxe. And I got class average 50 like 6 months ago. So this is a recent development. You've put an annoyed face in my chat. That's fair. That's valid. Your feelings are valid. I'm not going, you know, I'm here to validate your feelings. I'm here to tell you that it's okay to feel that way. But I'm also here to tell you that, like, it hasn't particularly impacted my life in a meaningful way. You know what I mean? Like, I have an Efficiency 10 pickaxe now that's pretty cool. The fact that haste 3 is now a thing makes it like 10 times better, but that wasn't a thing at the time. Excuse me. I'd love to stonk swap, please. Also love to have a server. So you know. But it's fine to be upset about that kind of thing. It's fine, I forgive you. That means a lot to me, thank you. I'm in meh class. What's meh class? Speak on that. Are you using like a... You're trying to do that thing where you put an accent into your text, so it's like I'm in my class kind of thing? You're in your class? Are you in like... Are you saying the class is meh? It's not so enjoyable? I'm curious. I'm interested. You had my curiosity and now you have my attention. This route's pretty bad though, I will give you that, Cries. This room's pretty bad. I won't try to defend myself on that. I mean, I won't try to defend myself on any of my routes, but this one in particular, this one and the mines route, they're pretty bad. I used to have better routes, but then they went and killed TNT Pearl, and I just... Oh well. I'm a victim of circumstance after all, what can I say? I got you, Ananug, I got you. Hope it's enjoyable, hope you learn something actionable from it. You should learn Ether Pearl routes. Oh, no. Does that help? Does this help? Does that answer the question? You mean the thing where you throw a pearl into the ceiling and then you get put 1 block into the ceiling so then you can ether warp through a 2-block ceiling? Because I've heard that referred to as 2-block ether. I'm aware of the strat. I know the routes. Rain has shown me them probably like 5 times. But again, old dog. I'm an old dog. You're trying to teach me a new trick. That's fine, but you have to love me for who I am. You don't have to, I guess. You don't have to love me for who I am. But like, don't try to change me, you know what I mean? If you can't handle me at my Dungeon Secret Guides routes, you don't deserve me at my 31-second mage kill time. I was trying to think of something I do well in this game, and I was really coming up empty. I got them boots. I will get these 2 secrets. I hope that's enough. I hope that does my part. That's like saying an old dog won't eat new food. It can, but it has to adapt. Nope, I'd rather die. It's adapt or die. I choose the latter. You come here and you say, I think you'll love yourself if you adapt. I disagree. That's, I mean, I don't have a better way of saying that. But I'm not going to test your hypothesis. Because I'm living my life, I'm having a grand old time. Oh boy. I was just talking about mines and how I have a really bad route, so you guys are going to get to watch that. But it's okay, I can yap at chat. The other thing is, like, the more effort I put into my roots, the less effort I'm going to be able to put into reading chat. So, you know, it's just going to be like me being silent for a minute and a half, and that's not really enjoyable content, is it? Oh, rain isn't even in the run. Whoopsies. I wonder if we're going to finish this run then. Probably just going to restart, which is great news for me because it means I don't have to finish mines. One real question, 10k M7s win? Never. Okay, fine. I will finish mines. Alright, I was a little distracted. I'm back, guys. Hold on, runic mob. Where'd he go? Let's go. I got the runic mob. 10k M7s is never happening. 1k M7s is never happening. 100 M7s is probably never happening. Probably 90 M7s might not be happening. You know, well, I mean, who knows? But I have no plans on increasing the number of M7s I have completed on this account to anything higher than what it currently is, and where it currently is 82. So that number might be 82 until the heat death of the universe. Who knows? You dropped any secret dies? Nope, no secret dies. You dropped any livid dies? Nope, no livid dies. One day I'll drop a livid die. It's not today, it's not tomorrow. It's probably not even this year, but like one day. I can't go infinite runs dry, can I? Can I? And then the narrator voice comes in and goes, it turns out he could. Did powder grinding get buffed because it's way faster than I remember? Yeah, it got a little buffed. I think mithril powder got nerfed, but gemstone powder got like ultra buffed. So, you know, you have that going for you. When does chest open? I don't actually know. I don't think for a while. We opened chests. We didn't get much from it. I think I have like 20 or so in Croesus. So I don't know when we'll chest. I wish I knew. The music is getting to that point where blood will be clear soon. There it is. Okay. That's another benefit of music, is I don't have to really read chat to know when things are happening. On the first day of update, I was at an M5 party and got one on my 7th run after update. Congratulations. Congratulations, I've done 4,000 some odd runs since update. Let me tell you, it's bone dry out here. It's bone dry. Dropped 3 dies since update. Which dies? Which ones? I'm assuming a fishing die at least, since you've done 1 billion fishing XP. Oh, 3 livids. God, fuck you. How many runs have you done to get those 3 livid dies? Because I know, like, Mamone was dropping one every, like, 50 runs or whatever there for a while. People like him, they ruin it for the rest of us. I'm trying to make ends meet. I'm trying to dye my damn armor. I can't drop even one. Jakey had to give me all of them. Thanks, Jakey, by the way. You were here earlier. I don't know if you still are. Oh, it's 9:23 a.m. I get a notification from a random app at 9:23 a.m. every day. And my wrist just buzzed, because as we mentioned, I do have a wristwatch. And it's current year, so it does more than tell the time, folks. It does. Did I do this, or did I do the other two? Okay, I did the other two. Good, good. In 1.1k runs, you're dropping one every 400 runs? Brother. I've dropped 1 aquamarine dye and 2 carmine dyes and 1 iceberg dye. Holy shit. You're dropping fishing dyes left and right. How much is livid dye? It's like 60 mil. It's not breaking the bank. It's not like, you know. Here, let's check it out. Yeah, it's like 60 mil, give or take. But again, like, I don't want it because it's worth money. I want it because I have 23,000 runs. And everyone expects me to have dropped like 4, and I've dropped 0. What's iceberg dye at? It's a great question. I don't know. Let's check it out. If I could stop getting rubber banded. Iceberg dye, 1 bill is lowest bin, according to NEU, which I believe over SBE's 1.5, because SBE's is always a little inaccurate. It's at about 1 bill. For a dye, that's pretty good, right? Most of the dyes are not in the billions anymore. Where's the... Okay, hopefully he comes back. I don't know where the last mob went. Damn, that's so much less than 2 weeks ago. Well, you have to understand. Maybe you don't have to understand. But you have to understand. It's December soon. You know what I mean? And assumedly, the Jerry workshop is going to be open for all of December. October Spooky Festivals win. I was so sad they didn't do that. I was so excited to max bestiary and shit in October, and then they were like, nah, we're not doing all that. One can dream. Welcome in, Gaudy Lawyer. Welcome in. It really wants me. It really wants me to do that, huh? Every run, it's like, hey, dumbass, you have legacy items. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm not looking for... Okay. Apparently OBS just died on me for a second. How are we doing, folks? How are we doing? Are we okay? It's a little jump scare. I'm missing that 1 by 1. I'm gonna go get that. Oh, it's this secret, which means I bet you it's gonna be a blessing. So I guess I'll just, you know, fix that real quick. Okay. We're missing crypts, so I'll do that. Because I'm a team player. Oh, sorry, Dusko. Oh, quiz. It's outside blood. I leapt to rain instead of mage. Ghost Fifi. Okay, we're good. Kinda forgot quiz existed. Oh well. Oh, he's Iron Man. I didn't even notice. Damn. He's doing work with a Kime too. It was Prof. Could have been Die. Could have been. Probably not though. Was that nice spray? No. The little goblins, my little minions, my children, as I think they were used to be called by dungeon players, they get in my way. Let's call them a little annoying little idiot. Yeah, they're a little annoying. I'm kind of with you. What is there to do? Is this room? Oh, it's slime. All right, well we have the option to do 3 secrets or 1 secret or 1 secret. Given the option, I'm doing 3 secrets. I'm a different kind of beast. I think 3 is bigger than 1. They do nothing except get in the way. Yeah. They do some damage occasionally. But for the most part, you are right. They have feels too, you know. Fadden, welcome in. And you're right, you're standing up for the voiceless. You're here to give a voice to the voiceless. That's very kind of you. You know what? Just for you, Cries, I'm gonna do Grand Library without the 2-block ether. Just for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you had a good time. It was all for you. Bruh. On what would you set your meter if not Master Star? I think Master Star is pretty much the only thing you should set your meter on. Maybe Legion, maybe, but even then I would probably say no. Legion might be worth doing. I'd say Legion. If you weren't going to set it on Master Star, I'd put it on Legion. But I would question why you don't want to put it on Master Star. Because... let's see. You know what? I'll engage in the discourse. Master Star is 283k coins a run. Legion is 129k, so half is good. Recoms are 159k, so recoms are a little bit better. Why don't you hide Armor Bar and Hunger Bar? Because I love them. I'm always full. Makes you feel good, you know? Back from food. Welcome back, Sana. Welcome back. Really can't put things in a chest. We'll kill that fell one day. If someone leaves, I might debate joining if possible. Alright, I don't know if we have people on standby. But if we don't, I didn't ether warp. I'm getting cancelled. I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot dead in my own home. What's your favorite class? Healer, I would say. It has like no responsibilities in M5 and none of the downsides. Because like with Mage, you got a lot of responsibility. I threw a pearl, I'm kind of waiting for it to land. There we go. With Mage, a lot of responsibility. Also not so fun gameplay because you got a blood rush, you got a blood camp. Archer, pretty fun to play, but you have the responsibility of blood rushing, and I don't love that. Especially when I forget, like I did yesterday, and then the run gets thrown because the mage is like, why is the archer not blood rushing? Tank. Sometimes if you're the tank, you forget. You go into boss, you forget. Mage dies. It's totally on you. It's your fault now. They're not wrong for blaming you. Burrs is great. Burrs and healer are the same thing pretty much, but the thing is, as we've talked about, Burrs, you have this fucking annoying axe that blocks your ether warp, and you have the little gremlins that run around. And they mess you up. So healer is just Burrs without the downside. So I mean, Burrs is my second favorite. That's why I'm playing it right now, and I got no complaints, except for the stupid annoying axe, but, you know, I got one complaint. But I'd love healer's my fave. Also healer, despite being my fave, healer's my lowest class, right? Yeah, healer's my lowest class. It's 51.16. Everything else is pretty high. Well, okay, archer's pretty low too, but like Burrs and Mage are both 51.5. They got an extra 80 mil XP, which is like 400 runs. I don't know. Healer's amazing because you stay AFK. Healer's just along for the ride. Yeah, pretty much. Healer just sits there and looks pretty, and that's what I have a lot of experience doing, just sitting here and looking pretty. So it's right in my wheelhouse, is what I'm trying to say. You are so pretty. Thank you so much, Gaudy Lawyer. You've made me blush. Flattery will get you everywhere. Agreed. Skins went up 20 mil after I sold all mine. Duganer. I'm not going to say I told you so, because that would be mean of me, but what I will say is you can go to yesterday's VOD and you can hear past me tell you so. Oh, you're responding to something from forever ago, Rain. No, I agree. That's why I said the mental illness. It was a joke. I know it's not one, but that's what I attribute it to. How to cheese chests past iron bars? Okay, well, if you have the haste artifact, which now gives you haste 3, and you have an efficiency 10 pickaxe, then you can instantly break blocks like this. It's very nice. You just hold your non-pickaxe, right? You hold anything that isn't your pickaxe, and then you swap to your pickaxe, and you click at the same time really fast, and you can break blocks. What does the lever even do in that 3 secret 1x1? You mean Lava Skull? It opens doors, because you're not supposed to, if you don't ether warp through the ceiling, you're supposed to use the staircases, and the staircases are blocked by doors, and the lever opens those doors. I flick it because I used to not go down using the cobblestone wall. I used to actually walk down the stairs, so if I didn't open it, I'd be trapped. But then I later learned that that was very stupid of me, and you know, this old dog learned a new trick. It doesn't happen every now and again, but, or it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens every now and again, rather. What was I gonna say? You told me so, now I go cry to sleep? No, Duganer, no. I'm sorry, but hey, look on the bright side. You're almost to a hype, right? You sold those so you could fund your hype. Old habits die hard. They do. They do. You tell no lies, Fadden. OMG, real demon hunter? No, it's a fake. No, I'm just kidding. It's cries though. It's not Demon Hunter 660. I asked him, and he said no. To his credit. Is a funny thing involved? I love funny things. That is the fake. That's so sad. I'm crying right now. That's not funny, that's sad. You said funny thing, and then you said the thing, and then you said tragic. That's so sad. You can't say something's funny and then say it's heartbreaking in the same breath. You've lied to me, is what you've done. It's the hardest math class you've taken? Real analysis. He is close. He is a fisher. He's following in the same footsteps at the very least. You have to give him credit. What are you studying? I'm graduated. I have a degree, so I'm not studying anything right now. I'm studying the ways of M5. What was your grade? I got an A. I got an A in everything I took in college, if you ignore COVID. But every math course I've ever taken, I've gotten an A. Aiden, are you able to rate my fishing setup real quick? I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10, given that you have a billion fishing XP. It was tough to get an A, though. I was one of only 2 people in the course that got an A, and normally more are given out than that. Okay, I'll do it in 1 sec. But the midterm on that, uncurved, it was an average grade of, I think, 28%. I got a 55%, which then curved got to a 75%. And the final, by the skin of my teeth, if I hadn't gotten the highest grade in the class, I wouldn't have gotten an A in the course. How many people in the class? There were, I think, 50 of us. I think there were 50 of us in the course. I don't know, I didn't go to lecture. I stayed home, I read the textbook myself, and I read the notes that were published to Canvas. So I only showed up to I showed up to 4 courses. The first 2, realized I didn't need to go to lecture, and then the midterm and the final. So legends are true, you're a genius. I don't think people are saying that. Are people saying that? They're wrong if they're saying it. I'm not a genius. I'm just autistic. So that means, like, I can't have a conversation with one of my peers, but, like, I can read a math textbook and then take a final exam. It means I can't eat soup because the texture is bad, but I can remember things that were told to me in, like, the 6th grade that I've internalized. I'm not a genius, I'm just autistic. Yeah. Dream 5? Yeah, that's kind of the point. You've said, what is this? What is this stim that you've engaged in? I did it and then I stimmed. It's true. The story that I just heard definitely proved you are a genius. No. You are misattributing. Society has said, if a person's able to do this, they are very intelligent. It's not true. OMG, it's the #1 M5 come so OMG. Great! What's up? Alright, we gotta find someone. Mo, you dumbass. Blazing Fortune fishing experience. Blazing Fortune. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Damn. You recommended me for stream? I love that for you. I love that for me too, because I'm the one benefiting. Okay, party finder time. DT maxing? Yeah, TLJ. You said it, brother. Plus a Giant's Rod? You're going hard, Cries. You're going hard. Fishing experience, magic find, yeah. You got it all figured out, brother. Real avaaidan stream? Yeah. It's me, it's me. Have I ever taken an official IQ test before? Yeah. I don't remember what I got. I just remember that I qualified for Mensa, so. But I never actually filled out all the stuff to because it wasn't an official, like, I would have to retake it at a Mensa facility, and I didn't really want to do it, because I don't like Mensa. They're a little bit of an asshole group, in my humble opinion. Seems kind of elitist. And let me tell you, I'm no elite. Going. I'm quite average. I love your voice. Thank you so much. You know, that means a lot. I can't change it, so you know, I'm glad it's to your liking. It's also good because, like, I don't have a face on the stream, so the only thing that I'm really adding to the stream is my voice. So, you know, if it's enjoyable, then, you know, I'm happy to provide it. You need at least 5 IQ to play Skyblock. It's probably true. I think you probably need 5 IQ to do most things. Probably not just Skyblock. Probably, like, you know, breathe. Mid-ass voice. That hurts my feelings, Cries, but you know what? I'm a big boy, and I'm gonna take it on the chin. And I'm gonna give you the best retort that I can think of, and that's I'm rubber, you're glue. Anything you say to me bounces off and sticks back to you. How's it feel, buddy? Took you right back to the 5th grade playground. Beat your ass. Flint arrows vomit. You know what? I'm not changing hearts and minds, Dream. But one day, Skyblock people will realize Flint Arrow supremacy. They're very cheap. Ophelia sells them for cheap. I get a discount for buying them in bulk. And Ophelia's my girl. I gotta help her out. I gave her a Catacombs expert ring. And everything. I liked it, so I put a ring on it. After all, okay. 100 bill net worth, but can't afford bouncy arrows. Yeah, I mean they're spendy nowadays, right? Slime balls. I've seen people lose billions to those. Am I right? Am I right? Anyone watch the something like that video? You know what I'm talking about. You could follow the Skelly Master meta. Yeah, but like, Scout players aren't ready for that take either. It's quality of life okay? Yeah, my quality of life's fine. What's yours? Good morning, my king. Good morning, Sheep Farmer 38. Good morning. Get money. I lost 500 mil to it. See, Cries? See? What if it was better magically? I'd have to dye it. I already dyed my chest plate, brother. Think about it like that. Think about the money I'm leaving on the table, brother. Okay, but like it's so cheap to dye it. That's not true. It's very expensive, especially for a guy like me who has no money. I was gonna respond to something. What was I gonna respond to? Oh, it sounds good. Thank you, TLJ. I appreciate that. I love fishing for compliments and then getting them. If you drop a die, then you should. It's probably true. How much is the die? 60 mil. Should I do that or should I do... I'm going to do this instead. It's one of the blood rushes of all time. Oh, that's what I was going to respond to. Dream 5. I was going to respond to you. Shall we be running in 2021 roots here? Yerp. Yerp. This is Dungeon Secret Guide. If you want to know my roots, Dungeon Secret Guide. Aiden Dungeon root update? Never. I'll update my roots when they update foraging. How about that? Why not Shadow Warp? What does that mean? Wither Warp? What does that mean? Oh, Ether Warp? You mean like why am I not Ether Warping around? Why am I doing this instead of like doing like this or something? I get what you're saying, Isaiah. There's two reasons. One, again, I live in 2021 and we didn't have that back in the day. Back in my day, we didn't have Ether Warp. Two, my ping is pretty good, so it doesn't actually matter. I have that. I have that one, Isaiah. It's called Wither Impact. And I have that one. He means why not use Hype to TP around? Because Hype teleports you here. I'm gonna stand on this block. Hype teleports you 5 blocks, so now I'm right here. And then AOTV sends you 2 blocks further. Because you can transmission tune your AOTV, but you can't transmission tune your height. Today you learned. Hype TP's 10 and ATV 8 plus 4 if I'm not stupid. I think the numbers are wrong, but the general principle's right. Good morning, win Mage M5. Never, Zeph. Never again. Or at least not today. Although the Mage did just die in the Blood Rush, so maybe I should be. Hype 10, Ether 13. Okay, the numbers were right. Why are you mad? I said you were wrong, but it turns out you were mostly right. I'm not going to be a stickler about one block. I really thought it was like 8 or 5 and 8, but you know, I'm very wrong. Turns out. It's been known to happen. You're the mage of my... Dude, Slyn, you're the mage of my eye. That's so cute. You want to get married in a housing roleplay? What are we doing? What are we doing, folks? We're doing raccoon right now. Go kiss. Okay. But only because you said so. LF Aiden mage gameplay. My mage gameplay is better than this, probably, but like I just have less fun doing it, so. If you're looking for it, go back. Go back in time. Go to a previous VOD. It's somewhere out there. In the woods. Dream A. Nice profile pic. I love that for you. I love that you have Victini as your profile picture. That makes me very happy. Especially as a Gates to Infinity fan. Hi again, I will watch you daily. You don't gotta do that, game temperature, but I appreciate the loyalty, you know? Salute. Win Infernal Fervor armor? Never, maybe. Probably, if I had to guess. But you asked me, Dream, you asked me about Abacaba Dabacaba. It's a fractal. So you go A, you start with A, and then the next letter of the alphabet is B, so you go A, B, and then you do the first part again. So that's A, so now you have A, B, A. Now you've completed that, so then you go to the next thing. So then the next letter in the alphabet is C, so now you have A, B, A, and then you say C, and then you do the first part again, and the first part is now A, B, A, so it's A, B, A, C, A, B, A. And then the next letter of the alphabet is D, so then you go D, and then I have fake haste, that sucks. Oh, it's locked. Is this a PF mage, or why do you bully them? Yeah, it's a PF mage. So you go D, and then you repeat the first part again. So you go A, B, A, C, A, B, A, D, A, B, A, C, A, B, A, right? And then now the next letter is E. So then you go abacaba, dabacaba, E, abacaba, dabacaba, and then you go F, and then you keep going. And that's the pattern. So it gets longer and longer every time. And that's the pattern. And so it doesn't end at Z? Well, it doesn't. I mean, you'd have to do the entire first part again once you get to Z. Because I remember yours being like pages long. Oh yeah, no, the video, there's two of them. I wrote an N, and then I wrote an O, which completes the N part, and then I wrote a P, which completes the O part. If you want the math, I think writing the P took like 41 pages. If I wanted to write a Z, I'd have to fill 173 notebooks, which is like 24,000 pages. But that book got damaged and destroyed, which is very sad. So I don't have that anymore. I have the second version, which I didn't get as far into. How the fuck did Mo die? He's Kata 50. Brother, why are we throwing the run, Mo? Do I kick this guy? Do I kick Mo? Show of hands in the chat. Do I kick Mo? I've heard Tenten Infernal Fervor and Hypermaxed AOTJ is actually meta for M5 Mage. I think I've heard that. I think that's probably true. Hey, it's Golden Oasis. Hello. We love the 3 out of 1 room. Maybe that'll protect against Mo throwing this run. We'll see. We can only hope. But maybe you're asking yourself, Dream, hey, why did you do that to yourself? Why did you spend like, hours and hours writing down letters in a notebook? And the answer is like, A, it's fun, and B, I was really bored. That was back in high school and I was really bored. Oh, I see your mage is an Iron Man. Yeah, I can't bully him that much because he is an Iron Man. So I gotta respect the grind. OMG, I just realized your PFP is a substitute. Yeah! Well, okay. Dream, I don't know if you ever had me on Discord, but my original profile picture on Discord... Well, A, my skin is a Darkrai. Like, let's just appreciate that real quick. But, secondarily, like... on Discord, my PFP was Detective Pikachu looking angry in the car ride where he's telling Psyduck not to explode. If you remember that scene of the movie. But I didn't like that one, so I changed it, and now it's Substitute Doll. It's my plush Substitute Doll wearing my headphones. And then I edited the background out so that you can't see, like, my wall. Now you have SkyBlock. It's true. I have another thing I can dump infinite time into and just, never see the light of day again. Excuse me. Oh, Berserk, you ruined my Ether Warp yet again. Oh, brother. Just launched Minecraft. My splash text is take frequent breaks. What does that mean? It means you rolled like one of the many splash texts in the game, but it is funny. It also maybe shows something about your own view of yourself in that you've taken that as a personal offense. You know what I mean? Like, perhaps you gotta look inward, Zeph. The game is merely holding a mirror up to you, and you are chastising the mirror for what it shows you. Mirror don't have no control over that, brother. It's all you. Win warped AOTV? I don't know. Probably never. Don't really see a point. It's doing just fine as heroic. Oh, really? That's how the split terminates? There's like 2 entire rows of the dungeon above here, and there's just a random 1x2 stapled on for no reason? That's really cool. 23,000 runs later, and I still don't know how the dungeons generate. Swear to God. Poet plus mathematician? What did I say that was poetic? Oh, the mirror thing? Honestly, I just talk. The autism does its thing. Dungeon generation is funny? It is. Alright, gotta go do work now. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Sana. Always a joy and a pleasure. Oftentimes it's only one of those two things. Yeah, the mirror. I was kind of cooking on the mirror thing, right? I was kind of cooking. Just gonna go AFK here because I figure my team can clear. Not being a team player, I'm taking the time to stretch a little bit. Converting the enchanted hay bales into the enchanted wheat is going to kill me. Brother, it's just clicking. You just gotta click a lot. Like, it's more than I'd like to click. I agree, but like... Ba-da-ba-bom. Wait, is there no way to convert like everything in your sack? Yeah, there is. You just go to /legacy trades and you click forever. You go here and you click on this button. And how many times would I have to click on that button? I'm gonna have to click on that button like 300 times. That's good. For a guy like me, I can handle that. I had 24K, so you're gonna have to click it 3,000 times. Excuse me. Good. I have 30K, so you're gonna have to click it 4,000 times. Whatever. Water under the bridge. No way, is that the #1 M5 player playing M5? It is. Archer POV? Oh fuck, I gotta change that. Sorry, I'm back. Welcome back, Dream. Did you hear my profile pic story? Hey, Treasure Tally. Originally, it was Detective Pikachu. Holy fuck, it's Zorton! The factal is so free, why even make a math formula? What do you mean make a math formula? It's just 2 to the n minus 1. It's not really like a math formula. I'm just describing how it works. Am I famous? You're famous to me, Zorton. Guys, this is #1 M6 player, Zorton. They have the most M6 completions. They have the 3rd most completions in a single floor. Timo617 has more M7s, and I have more M5s, but ignoring us, Zorton's right up there. Personally a huge fan of his work. Can we not count cheaters? Okay. That's true. I'm with you, Zorton. Zorton has the most M6s, and he has the second most runs in a single floor. I have more M5s, and that's it. Timo and Zorton, I don't know who that Aiden guy is. Yeah, me neither. He just kind of showed up one day. He's kind of fucking annoying, though, right? Just talks about nothing. Oh, forever. Never shuts up. Oop. Getting rubber banded to hell. Lucy's on their way though. It's true, Rain might be passing Zorton in M6 or in M5s, but I don't know. Cause she's not here right now. Which is really upsetting. I miss having party leader have taking all my brain effort. You know, I just offload that. You're right, Emberek. You've learned that I'm like a toddler. If you don't remind me to do something every 5 seconds, it's gonna leave my mental stack. It's good that you've caught on to that, I think. That'll save you a lot of heartache later down in our relationship. You know, instead of being like, I told you 3 hours to take out the garbage, you just get to be like, I forgot to tell him. I forgot to tell him every 5 seconds. He was gonna forget. I knew that. Gonna kill the Crypt Undead through the floor. Whoa! We love Wither Impact. Now what secret did I miss? I missed the item pickup, didn't I? Yup. It's okay, I remembered. Hyakaya on top. Who's Hyakaya? I've heard the name, but I don't know in reference to what. 0 out of 10 mines. No! That's real bad for a guy like me. Oh. I fucked up. They're a C75 M7 player and play full legit. Holy! Rare. Rare occurrence. Title. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Emberek. See? You figured it out. They make POV vids. So people can see what a legitimate M7 player, what the only legitimate M7 player, how they would play. That's crazy. Yeah, probably Emberek. People really be like, why don't you play M7? And then they also be like, you don't have to cheat to play M7. Yes, everyone that plays M7 cheats, and you get kicked for not cheating, but you don't have to cheat to play M7. You're so right. You're so real for that. Can you tell I'm bitter? Hello? Whether high is legit depends on if you count SA term / terminal Q or legit or not. I don't know what that is. Most cheaters just call it quality of life rather than that's what oh, cries. You weren't here for my dungeon cheater hater arc, but I went on a lot of rants and that was one of my things. I said that I think the pipeline is like, I'm gonna use this quote-unquote cheat. I'm gonna have an auto ghost picker. I know it's a cheat, but whatever. It's just helping me do a thing I really don't want to do. And then it turns into like, okay, well now I'm going to use doorless because that's going to save me time on that, even though doorless is a bridge too far, as we all know. And then like, well, I don't like doing terminals either, so I'm just going to automate that. And I don't really like this one room, so I'm just going to like have blocks be placed and auto broken for me so I can just walk through the wall. And before you know it, you're not even playing the damn dungeon. And you've gaslit yourself into thinking that like, that's all hunky-dory. Oh, Dream, it's 0 ping?